Okay. Because without paint, probably no one gonna understand anything. Listen, guys, last time. So this is gonna be the max eye level Sork periods. 1755 Sork. So periods sold account to Asun. Okay. What is the color of scam? I like orange. Yeah, okay. Orange. So the scammer, guys, Asun. Okay. So guys, they decided on November of 2025. They agreed on 2.4k euro deal. It included max eye level Sork plus 35 mil gold in the account. So this was the agreement, guys. Okay. This was the agreement. The problem is Asun said, oh, I don't have the money at the moment, but I'm gonna pay you like, you know, in small segments, you know. Asun said, I don't have the money. Small segments, you know, like I'm gonna pay you in December, like my company's doing bad, yappa, I'm gonna pay you January, February, you know, all those things. He said, okay. Pires says, okay, no problem, man. Because Pires was his like subscriber, he was his viewer, you know, Asun used to stream, like they have that, you know, mutual trust. What Asun did, instead of playing the account, Asun RMT sold 35 mil. RMT sold. So basically he got that cash. It's like about, let's say 800 euros. I don't know the exact price, but let's say about 800 euros. So this was his exit. To who? Guess to who? I don't know who the fuck he sold him. So basically he exited with 800. And then what Asun decided to do? Bam! So he has like an empty account. This is the victim. Victim is gonna be green. So he decided to sell. Victim is gonna be, he's gonna be C. So this is the victim. He decided to sell to victim for 450 euros. The empty account. So he sold it 450. Then Mr. C Dog, an empty account. He invested into the account 700 euro of his own money into like F4 shop, you know, swiping for gems and things like that. But because Pires didn't receive any payment of this amount of money, you know, he took the account back. Now this guy lost 450 for the account and 700 that was in the account already, like in gems and accessories. So Pires got back a little bit of value of his account because he's lost 35 mil, you know, like so basically he got his account back without 35 mil, with whatever the gems were worth. I don't know how much. So basically Pires lost that. Then this guy says to Asun, bro, come on, man, like give me like, you know, account back. So Asun gave him I saw the transfer, by the way, guys. I saw the transfer. 200 euros back. And he said, I don't have more money. And then we have Snowy. For whatever reason, Snowy decided to be a good Samaritan. I like cyan color. Okay, so this is Snowy. Snowy comes in. So basically, Snowy says to the guy, yo, it's fine. I'm gonna give you remaining money, you know, like 225, I think he say. It's fine. Yo, don't worry, man. I got you, know, because he was sorry for this guy that lost everything. So, and the victim was happy. He made like a post. He was like thanking Snowy, you know, for it in his Discord, like all good shit. Then Monday comes, now guys, today. And then Snowy said, nah, bro, nah, I'm not paying you anything. My friends told me it's cringe. I'm not paying anything. And yeah, so basically this is the drama. Snowy said, nah, I'm out. Let's like delete this one. Let's delete his good willingness and just add like this, you know? Bam. Nope. He said, nah, nope. There must be more to this story though? No, this is like literally the whole story. This is how it happened. Like I talked with both of the victims and they said like, and they showed me, guys, I can't show you some of the proofs because this case is now in police. I don't want to show any of the proofs, but I literally saw everything. Okay, so this is where we are. In the end, I think this guy was talking to the Pires about his gems. They were talking about like getting that account directly from Pires. I don't know if he's gonna get it or not. And Pires said, nah, bro, I can't give you the gems. It's mine. Which I completely understand because he sold everything with 35 mil. So Pires said that these 700 euros, you know, that were invested by this guy into gems, he took back account with everything. He said, nah, bro, it's mine. Which I can't understand, bro. Like he sold, like he didn't get a single cent from Asun of that 2.4k euros that they, you know, agreed upon. So basically, guys, what can you learn from this? Do not trust anyone in Lost Ark except me because I'm the most humble streamer out there. You can trust me all the time. Second, do not buy accounts or sell accounts because who you're gonna be blaming if you're gonna get scammed? Like it's against US in any of the game. It's against US. You can't do that. This is all built on trust, guys. All of this is built on trust. You know, all of this is built on trust. So if Pires wouldn't trust Asun, like Asun said, I don't have 2.4k at the moment. I'm gonna pay you in like small increments in like 3 months. If Pires said, nah, fuck off, man, nothing would have happened, by the way. So basically trust, yeah. This is the biggest like shitter. So yeah, guys, this is the drama. I mean, buying the account of a person which already bought the account is crazy, but he didn't know. I don't know. Wait, I don't know if he knew that. It's like, they know the craziest part is that Asun cleaned the account and he tried to resell the account while still didn't pay a single cent to Pires. Like, bro, police will laugh this off. I mean, I don't don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know anything. I really hope that like people should be accountable for scamming on the internet. I really hope that police gonna like probably police will do nothing. You know, it will do nothing. But I really hope that police, because this guy went and wrote it to police about. First of all, he wrote about 700 euros that he got scammed off. You know, about Asun. Now. But because Snowy decided to not give him 225, that should have been, this is the whole price that should have been on his scam list, 925 euros, which is, you know, decent amount of money, not gonna lie, decent amount of money. So this is the price that should be in the police, but the price in the file is this. So this is the difference by Snowy backing off of the deal. Like now, the file is reported incorrectly, incorrect amount of money. In Korea, yes, exactly. In Korea, you would be held accountable, by the way, guys. In Korea, for this, you would be held accountable. Is the account still active or did AGS ban him? I mean, you can have a feeling that Pires is still active. There are people getting scammed for hundreds of thousands and police does nothing, and we think police will give a shit about 900 euro. Like I said, guys, probably nothing gonna happen. I wish people would be accountable. I wish people would be accountable for this. So now Snowy actually scammed the guy out of money? No, Snowy did not scam. He just decided not to pay him. Like it's his own money. He promised the money, and the guy with that promise made a file complaint of this money, you know? The problem is that Snowy decided not to give him the money. So now the real value of his loss is this, but in the file it's only this. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. Isn't Asun gigarish? Why is he scamming? Well, reality is often disappointing, eh? Police take it serious as it's a fraud. Don't care where fraud happened. And of course, Asun told me it's original account of him and deleted the first email. Oh, guys, victim didn't know. Guys, the victim didn't know that it was reselling his account because Asun changed the base email to his email. You understand? So basically, Pires' account, that email was changed to like Asun's email. And he said that it's his account. So the victim, the third victim, he didn't know that Asun is just reselling the account that he bought from Pires. That makes a little bit more sense. Why would you trust him? You know, this is what I would think as well. Understand what you're saying and you're right, exactly, Pombi. Like, guys, you know, the people that were raised in those countries understand what I'm saying. And also, guys, if as a man, our countries, as a man, if you give a word to do something and you back down from it, it's very, very bad sign. Very bad sign.